Hi Scorpio, welcome to your November 1st to 15th love reading, and I wish you guys all a happy birthday. This is your season, and I personally love it. Even though we have Mercury retrograde, your season is really fun. In love, 1st to 15th for Scorpio. Okay, so we have the Nine of Swords, the King of Pentacles, bottom of the deck, Two of Wands. So let's start with this. What I'm seeing here for you, Scorpio, is some things were really frustrating because it quite made you think, why are you still attached to a certain past situation? Why do you feel still sensitive or very triggered by past emotions? Like something that has already been concluded, like a relationship that has been over for quite some time, kinds of make you feel a bit frustrated to see that even when you are successful here, Scorpio, a certain person still has, like, they still trigger you in some way, and it's kind of this frustration of you being so successful right now. I feel that you are actually having so much abundance right now. You are being very good at your job, and also having a lot of attention and success all around you on many area of your life. That's what I see that you are. Even the way you see yourself has been very positive. Like that's what I see. Like you have your words on a very high vibration. You kind of see your growth as a very powerful thing right now. Like you kind of see that you have things handled very strongly. Okay, so let's see with the Nine of Swords. What's that Nine of Swords energy? Okay, so we have the Seven of Pentacles. The reason why I see this as still on your reading, even though I feel that it's past energy, someone that is no longer in your life, or kind of was a connection that was never completed. Like there is a part of non-completion of a relationship or a connection. Since it's a love reading, I felt that there was a past situation that was being deeply invested on both ends. That's what I see. Like both of you have invested a lot, but it kind of made both of you very sad. Like I see you being very sad about this situation, this person. Like even though you have both tried, or at least you on your end have tried your best, it's kind of being stabbed. Like that's what I see, you being stabbed, as being painted as the devil. Yeah, being painted as the bad guy in the situation, which I believe with the moon is kind of contradictory of what you truly feel inside, because it's kind of seeing with the moon, with this card, kind of for your reading, for the situation I'm getting in, you being very deeply sincere towards the way they truly are, the true meaning behind who they are in your life. Like you have always tried your best to be authentic towards this person, but the way I'm seeing this is them seeing you as someone who has betrayed them, someone who has done everything wrong, like you were not cooperative. And the way I see you here is like you be actually having done the best of you, like you really tried your best, and it's kind of a situation that didn't blossom the way it should, even though love was there on both ends. Like there was a non-compatibility. That's what I see. Like you were both so different, and you were both trying to gather a situation to be put together, when all the results of it was disappointment and deceit for some reason. But there is a very important thing that I'm getting from this, is that both of you, intentions wise, like both of you, the reason why you were connected was like purely for love. That's what I see. There was love, but it wasn't able to grow into this reality. Like it didn't happen the way both of you want it to be. I hope it does make sense to some of you, but that's what I'm getting, that intentions wise you were both very sincere and wanting the best for this, but it didn't work out. But interestingly, you are actually right now very strong on your life path, on your destiny. Like you have things handled quite right. Like you are very successful. That's what I see. You are, because I see the coffer here, you are being very abundant. Like you have things together, and for this card I feel that it was all on you. Like you did your own work, you did all the hassle that was necessary, like kind of with the 8 of Pentacles, if you are familiar with tarot decks. Like I kind of see you having put the work on your life to make things stable and good, like successful and steady. Like you've created your own ground, you created your own abundance. That's what I see. Let's clarify the King of Pentacles for my Scorpios, November. I kind of have to say this, but I don't really want this for you, but whatever. Kind of see that this period might be because of Mercury retrograde, kind of make you look into the past, kind of make you see, now that you have your life pretty well successful and abundant and steady, it, for some reason you kind of look at being very nostalgic, being very, because that's what I see, because it's connected with this card. This is the same card but on different deck, like the 9 of Swords. Kind of see you being still looking on a situation that didn't went the way you wanted to be. So for some reason it is connected to this person from the past, but I don't see them energetically. So it's kind of you being introspecting into a specific situation that kind of make you think of how it went, because it's like you there's still answers that needs to be found for some reason, or there are still things that you want to solve for some reason. It's like it's haunting you. There's like this person here on the card, like it's kind of haunting you for some reason. Like their presence is still lingering on you, but it's mentally, like they might not even think about you, but for some reason in your mind it's like it's still triggering you, like it's still in your mind for some reason. Like this person really, you cannot get, they find a way to really get under your skin for some reason. That's what I'm getting. Oof, this person might have done some serious trauma to you. Like, let's see for Scorpio and love. Yeah, it's going into really, okay, so we have the Four of Pentacles here for you, my Scorpios, and the way they could be an air sign due to this, the way I see this, a Gemini, an Aquarius, or a Libra. I see a need to look into childhood, into all your, like, look towards the past. That's what I see. Like, you, from this point right now, at the moment we are in, you kind of try to see from where you have been. Like, it's like a journey of all the choices you've done in life. Like, you kind of introspect every choices you made and everything that you've been through. That's what I see, because we still have the coffer here, and it's like a younger person in this card, the Four of Pentacles. It's like you getting into an introspection to see all your choices. Like, that's what I see. What have you done to come at this point? And we have the Five of Pentacles, which is again Pentacles here. I kind of see this as, since it's a love reading, not getting the love department very successful, like not very satisfied with your love life in a way, like feeling that this is what is missing right now. The affection, the intimacy, the love, the passion, like this is where you kind of feel that everything is fine, but the love there's a lack of feeling loved. So you might be single for some of you. That's the way I see it, because it's like feeling like there is not receiving enough love. Okay, let's keep on going. Clarify the Five of Pentacles for my Scorpio. Clarify the Five of Pentacles for my Scorpio. Okay, so we have the Two of Cups. Okay, so there's something I'm seeing here is like whoever this past person is, you kind of see that they have found someone here. That's the way I see it. Like, for some of you, the past person have a new partner, or there's this kind of being aware of the past person's actions and situations. That's what I see. That might be the case for some of you. For others, it's kind of hoping that you found this ideal that you really crave, that you really want. Like, you never were able to create the love that you were seeking for. And with the Five of Pentacles, it's like you demanding to the universe truly this type of love, like you know you can have it, you know that you can give it, so you're asking the universe, please give me this love that I'm seeking for. Okay, like you've done everything in life to be successful, now you want this abundance in love. Okay, let's see. We have Temperance, but since there are other cards that fell, with Temperance you might have been dealing with a Sagittarius. Let's see more for Scorpio. The Wheel. So things are turning into in your favor because you have asked, and it's like manifestation, the law of attraction. That's what I see. Trying to find a way to reach this point of life, to reach this ideal that you have created, because you have been asking for it. So now the wheel is turning, because what you think you create. Okay, let's see. The wheel, clarify the wheel for my Scorpios. Clarify the wheels for my Scorpios. Okay, so we have the Three of Pentacles, which is really good because we came from feeling that we don't have it yet, and now it's coming. This is like very different decks, but the imagery is really good because it shows that the universe is giving you what you want. Okay, this love that you really have been asking for is slowly coming into the picture, and it's like slowly being creating in a way that it's like you well deserve this. It's like I feel that it's in the process to be something very very stable and very long lasting, like you will feel strong. And it might actually, for some of you, be someone you are already been dealing with, like a strong friend or someone in your work environment. But I felt that it's someone that you see and have to collaborate in a way, like it kind of feels like a workplace due to the picture here, but it's kind of someone having a lot of common interest with you in what you're doing. Maybe you're doing arts, or for some of you, you are builders, but the way I see this is like someone that has the same mindset, like, because it's also, it looks like a church, so it kind of feels like you both have a lot of common visions, interests, like culture, like there's the same common interest that I see here. Someone that you get along pretty well. And interestingly, I kind of feel that you both don't see this coming for some reason. So it might be someone you already know. Okay, let's see for my Scorpio. November in love, 1st to 15th. The Knight of Swords, so they might be an earth sign. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or an air sign. Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, due to Pentacles and Swords here. Okay, so with the Knight of Swords, I kind of feel that you will start to process things in a way where it will make you stop feeling blocked in your own head. Like it's kind of you finding the ability to move on from those dark thoughts, or moving on from feeling into a mental prison, and now finding control and power on what you think, like what it's what's what you're thinking, like it's what takes time in your mind, like you will change that and know that you have power on your own thoughts. I'm sorry, I have such a hard time to express myself, to give you the message that I want to give it to you. Due to Mercury retrograde, we are on its first day right now. Let's see. For Scorpio in love. Okay, so that's the way I see it. It's like we have the wheel again. With the Knight of Swords, we still have the wheel, so things are turning in your favor, but it's not for only manifesting the love that you need, but also preparing yourself mentally, energetically, to be able to align yourself, to be ready for the love that you're asking for. So there's this transformation inside and also outside of you. That's what I see. And being able to move on from the past and take what you still want from all the lessons here, all the things that you still want to keep as a memory, and move on from it. Like it's to make a move, actually, to just not keep hanging and feeling powerless, into knowing that you have control on what you believe and what you think in your mind with the Knight of Swords. Because the wheel is here to show you a specific mindset to have, like knowing that the reality of it, like a wake-up call. That's what I see. Like you being pushed to see what you were able to change, but what you weren't able to change, and that the past, you should leave it behind. That's what I see. Like being aware of some stuff, but being able to release it and flush it down the toilet. Like that's what I see. Okay, now your second part of the reading for November 1st to 15th. I have the Eight of Pentacles. So again, Pentacles. We have the Six of Pentacles here for you. That's what I see. Things are getting aligned right now, so you will feel very busy in love, feeling like things are moving finally in love. Like you kind of see that it was slowly manifesting, and now it's like being able to kind of move around, do things in love. Like maybe dating, it's going to be a busy period of time for you, because guess what, we have the Sun. Feeling very happy, finding someone. On this deck, it's two people here watching at the Sun. So experimenting relationship wise, a deep happiness, a deep bond that is being worked together with the Six of Pentacles, being invested by both of you. Let's clarify the Six of Pentacles for Scorpio 1st to 15th November. Okay, so we have the Lover. So guess what, it's someone so meaningful, someone who will be there, and it's not temporary. I felt that this person, due to the angel here, will be very significant for you for this period of time. They will be taking a lot of your time. That's what I see with the scales also. It's like they will be they will be around you constantly. That's what I see with the 2 and 3 here. That it's time to create, it's time to spend time together. So someone is around you, and you slowly invest in it, like it's the beginnings of the relationships, and it's like already feeling so warmed and so much joy, like it's feeling home and feeling in the right place. That's what I see. You being able to see the sunlight and seeing that there's so much happiness than what you've been dealing with in the past, like all those past traumas, all those past relationships, they are done, because you are finally seeing the light again, being surrendering the past and welcoming the present. That's what I see, because we have two times the sun. It's like welcoming the present time, like welcoming the now and working towards it, which is really good. Bye bye the traumas, Scorpios. It's time to live your happiness right now. Okay, so let's clarify the sun for my Scorpios. Clarifying the sun for my Scorpios in love. Okay, we have the 5 of Wands. So that's what I see here, being a bit guarded, feeling like the way I see this is not being aware of it right now, but slowly by spending time with the person that you kind of didn't expect to be someone you could be involved relationship wise, like romantically. It's kind of, that's what I see, being in a work environment, like working and then realizing that we have much more things that we could do than just work and collaborate, if you know what I mean. Okay, so with the sun, it's like having the same interest. That's what I see, being so identical, like being like twins. Like it's crazy how everyone here has the same outfits, has the same looks. Like you might be very similar style wise, you might be into the same style. Ooh, look at this. Queen and King of Wands, like crazy. It's being so into each other, but not really opening it, not being vulnerable, because you both have, I feel that you, especially Scorpio, you have all your things together, so you kind of feel that superior, very powerful head in the job, I feel. And it's like having still, because with the Lovers here on this deck, it's like you both still wear this mask. It's like still discover, that's what I see, still discovering about one another, not seeing the face yet, because we are still figuring out who this person is. We are still having our defenses on, because we still want to be sure that this person is worth your time, is worth your, but they are already taking a lot of your time. So I feel it's like, is worth your vulnerability, because you are not going to let anyone in, so you're just experimenting this connection in a way that actually shows you warmth and trust, slowly into this dream of yours. Okay, wow, Scorpio, you have such a beautiful reading. Let's see more for Scorpio. There's definitely a bye-bye towards the past. That's what I see. Ace of Cups, Dame. We have like the sun warmth sensation 3 times, guys. How is this beaming? This is like, it is right there for you. It's your birthday, basically. So you have it. It's yours. And the fun fact here is that you are not going to jump into it. It's like it's coming to you naturally, and you're not going to force it, because you are like taking your time to be mentally cleared from all those things that are like getting power over you, and being slowly into this light and this positive energy, being more and more welcoming for a new person to be there, and to be someone that is worth the vulnerability that you have, and the passion that you are able to give. Because with the Ace of Cups, it's like I can give so much, but you have to be this person has to be worth it and has to be authentic. And that's what I'm getting with the Five of Wands. This type of confrontation, this type of duality that has to be faced and experienced in order to know and to open the love, to be able to share it. Oh my god, I don't know any Scorpio, so this is not my reading, but damn, this is so good. I hope it resonates for some of you. Like and subscribe. Tell me in the comments. Okay, that's what I see with the Four of Pentacles. We have so much Pentacles. You might be dealing with someone who is as successful as you. That's what I'm seeing. And you have the Ace of Wands. Again with that sun effect, like there is like a gift. And you know what? This is sun sign into Scorpio season. So it's like things are coming to light for you. Four of Pentacles. The way I see this is you being very protective of your own energy, you being very analytical, because knowing from what you've been through in the past, knowing to be sure that if you open up emotionally, if you are able to give your heart, you will be, it's because you know that you can trust this person. Until then, you will not. Because with the Five of Wands, it's like, are you even worth me giving this to you? And surprisingly, this person is very significant and is able to show you how to be soft. That's what I see. Like they show you such a good energy that you will be bursting your energy towards them. Like you will be opening up like a like this effect, like the bird being so majestic and so light and so pure. That's what I see. Like this person is a keep. Like they are worth the time and energy, because they want this as much as you. You have found someone that is truly aligned with you, which is really good. Let's see more for Scorpio. Two of Wands. And that's what I get. All of your nostalgia come at this point. You realizing that everything happened for a reason. You realizing that all you have learned, all you have experienced has came into this point, and you are finally releasing it. That's what I see. You putting an end to all this suffering that you've been through. You putting an end on what you believed was your life, and feeling like you were no, because we have the Ace of Wands and we see her holding it. I hope you see what I'm seeing here. She's holding one wand and we have the Ace of Wands, and the way I see this is you putting the past where it belongs, and knowing that you hold Ace of Wands, your true start, your true new life. Like you know that you could finally put an end on what you thought was tied for you forever, what you thought was completely shadowing your energy, was completely attached to you in a way where you couldn't do anything that could change this life that you've been enduring. Because now you have grown into something so different from what you've been dealing in the past. Like, it's completely transformative. Like, you have completely changed from what you've been feeling and hoping and wanting, where it wasn't successful, and now clearing all that, working on areas that should be worked on in order to slowly reach back love and show that you are ready to give the best of the best, and being on that note ready to receive the best of the best. Okay, so this is like you working on every area and say goodbye at the past, because now you are a completely new person and you are ready to receive and give what has been worked on. And it's like a whole new level from what this person here, from the you from the past that was feeling so sad and so powerless on your life, into this person that takes control, that manifests things that you truly want in life. And I hope I do emphasize on this, you being finally in control of what's happening in your life. Okay, so let's clarify the Two of Wands. Dang, I don't have, like I said, so much Scorpio friends or Scorpio anything, like even relationship wise. I don't really deal with Scorpio, it's not my thing. But damn, this reading is so good. Like, I honestly am so happy for you. Like, whoever is dating a Scorpio and whoever is a Scorpio, you guys, this is so good. Wish you the best. Let's see, Two of Wands, the Queen of Wands, and this is like a closed door of everything I've said, because we have the Word and the Chariot. Being in control of your destination, being in control of where you are going, because the Queen of Wands is finally closing the old version of you being too passive, of being so feeling like everyone was having control on you, when actually, damn, it's over. This time is over. You are destroying the past. We are not looking back, we are not going back, we are moving forward with the Word. Damn, this is like, I feel that you have evolved on such a way that you will even say to your own self, look where I am now. Like, this is what I'm seeing. Look how far I've come. This is so powerful. Damn. We have your energy, Scorpio. Death. Let's clarify one last card for Scorpio. We have the Seven of Swords, and it is a Seven of Swords here twice on the same lineup. The way I see this is, all this past introspection kind of shows you how dark it is. Like, you seeing in where you in how to say this, you were such in a dark place in the past and you realize it, and due to this in aspect of being the light here, being in the light with the sun showing so much light. It's like you were so trapped into feeling that this was your life, feeling that you were trapped, like they are inside a room, like they are feeling that this was your box of life, that you were limited. That's what I see, that this walls that were limiting your energy, feeling like this was all you were able to receive and get and do around you. And finally realizing that you are free, finally realizing that you are able to grow so much, and that you are no longer into this mental prison, no longer feeling like you are trapped in a certain pattern, a certain lifestyle, because this is over. This time it's you expanding yourself, like there is an expansion, because you are out of this castle, out of this feeling like people have control over you, feeling wanting to see the world, when now you are your own master, you are your own. It's like you see leaving the castle. That's what I see. Also what I saw with the Four of Pentacles, I guess it's not here, but there was the young version of you being out of this castle, and it's like you finally realizing that you were, that people try to backst you, to trap you into this belief of having to be a certain way, having to do a certain pattern of decision, when it wasn't making you happy, and it made you actually very sad for a long time, very trapped and depressed, I believe, for some of you, because of the Seven of Swords, how dark it is. Like you finally release this energy, freeing yourself. Clarify the Seven of Swords. Dang, you have so much to tell. And you have the Tower, like destroying this mental prison, because you weren't being truly yourself anymore. Like it was time to break the prison that you were trapped in. Seven of Swords. Clarify the Seven of Swords for my Scorpio. Okay, we have the Moon. And this is so funny because we are starting with the Moon and closing with the Moon, and I feel that when you were feeling powerless, feeling like you were affected and having no control of your emotions, and yes, in a way we are not in control on how we feel, but it is the way you were behaving towards it. Like you felt like it was hurting you because it was all those swords, like too much to handle, and realizing that you have everything in your control, that the way you feel, you decide what you do with this, you decide where it goes, and now that your life is put together, you're putting an end to all this sadness that was impacting your life in such a way that was limiting you. Like you are finally saying no to those traumas, to this sadness, to all the things that didn't work your way, because you realize that yes, it happened in a way where it is sad, it is something that hurts you, but now you are putting an end to feeling like this, like feeling like it's too much, because now it's time to move on from this energy of feeling powerless and sad. Like you just move on from it. It's like, I can't find my words for this, but I hope I got my point across, because it is very powerful for you to be facing these emotions and to be able to say no into reacting into it, or to letting it dictate how you should behave, how you should feel about you. That's what I see, because it's all about you being self projecting your, because it's like looking into your own mirror in a way, like looking into your own emotions with the moon. Is like being able to see it and accept it, because it's time to live this new life that you have created. Okay, so now let's see what the angels can say. Tell me for Scorpio for November in love, angels. Ooh. And how could that be more true? Success. Okay, so you have this one keyword that does say everything about your reading, success, and it said also bottom of the deck, ideal moments. So it's like saying that you have everything aligned for you to live this new life, to live this new lifestyle that you have created, that you have desired. Okay, so Scorpio, I am so shook. This is so good. Like, I'm so proud of your transformation. This is like one of the best reading that I've done for you, Scorpio, like ever. I am really glad that it turned out this way, actually, and I really hope I see you very soon, as I hope you are subscribed now, and I see you very soon. Bye.